My name's Dr. Darren Sharp in full. I used to work at the National Youth Agency. There my role was as the development officer for young people's participation, and I had responsibility for the Young Researchers Network. We did training around research ethics, and we did training around dissemination. So we packed all that core training, what we called it, up front before they went out and actually did their field work.
It was young people led the research from the beginning, and we decided what we wanted to do, how we wanted to do it, like who wanted to be interviewed and everything. But we did have a lot of help from like Rachel Gibson, who was participation officer at the time. She was brilliant. She kept everyone's morale up, especially at the beginning, because at the beginning of the project there was a lot of planning and a lot of sitting around working things out. She helped keep everyone's morale up and keep everyone going.
I learned interviewing skills, ethics, just general skills, like how to write a questionnaire as well, you know, but how to write them so they're fair.
We actually went out and found out what questions young people were wanting to ask and what they wanted to know, and then we could then use that to form our questions to do the research with. Because it was young people asking the questions, young people feel a lot more comfortable talking to someone in their own peer group or their own age group rather than adults, especially if you've been in social services, because you get a lot of like older people, adults, asking you questions, asking you things, trying to get information out of you all the time. One thing that kept reoccurring was the review system, how young people don't seem to have much say in it, how they don't know what they can do in it, and what their responsibilities are, what their roles are, who they can talk to, where the information is. They didn't seem to know much about it at all, and a lot of young people didn't like reviews. Didn't like them at all, but most of them didn't attend them. So it was basically we said, well, right, we need to find out why they don't attend them, why they won't, what they want changed, and how they want it changed, how they want more of a say in these things. A lot of young people aren't confident enough to ask. This information wasn't being given to them. So we decided, well, we've got to let them know, we've got to find out, let them know what their rights and everything are, and let the council know that they have to let the young people know about their rights and what they're entitled to.
We'd made a DVD with our findings to give to all the heads of service and stuff, and we'd actually done a presentation.
It did have an impact. It did make the social workers and decision managers who presented this to think a bit more about the young person's point of view on the reviews, and as a result of this we're actually been asked to make a DVD in order to inform every young person when they first come to care what the review system is, what their rights are and how it can work for them. Because it was evidence-based, and we'd also advertised that we're going to do this research beforehand, and we could show every point of the research from beginning to end, how we'd started, how we managed it, how we collected the results, how we'd analysed and collated the data at the end. It showed that it was a real research project, it was real evidence-based, and that these are the real issues that need to be sorted and real recommendations.
I've made a difference, kind of thing. Well, I've been part of that, and I mean, that opened so many doors for like the Wire On as well. So many other opportunities come up through it as well, so it's been a success.
I didn't like reviews when I was younger, so to know now that the information is there and the young people are going to get this information so they know what it's about, it feels brilliant, because I didn't know anything.